Hello, booktubers and Indonesian lovers. Welcome to the Growth Media. Welcome to my library. So today I'm going to talk about one of the very interesting book and also my favorite books, Bumi Manusia, The Art of Mankind. This is written by Pramudya Ananta, one of the best novelists in Indonesia. Actually, this book is the first edition of 4 series. It is called Buru Tetralogy. The first one is Bumi Manusia, The Art of Mankind. The second one is Anak Semua Bangsa, or The Child of All Nations. Also, this is very interesting. In this one, Minke tried to recognize his identity alongside Nyayon Tosoro and analysts. And in the second book, Minke tried to observe the local culture, the local native, to understand more about his identity. And the next one, that book is Jejak Langkah, or Footsteps. So in this book, Minke tries to organize people to fight against colonialism that exploited Indonesian people, Indonesian native. So, and the last one is Rumah Kaca. Rumah Kaca is about activity of colonialism's espionage. So Minke and then his friends tried to fight against the systemic colonialisms that exploited local people. So the setting of this tetralogy, of course, in the last of 19th century and the beginning of 20th century. So how the local people at the first time in the Indonesian history tried to recognize their identity and fight against for the human rights, and also really influence Indonesian nationalisms that resulted in Indonesian independence in 1945. So this is book, actually, if you study abroad, say you in European universities or maybe in Japan, and then you join Indonesian history or Indonesian literature class, I think you need to discuss this tetralogy. These books are must-read books. This book is must-read. So this is book really interesting, and of course influence a lot of activists in Indonesia. And also we can say that if we don't read this book, maybe we lack of a lot of information about Indonesian culture and Indonesians mindsets of elites even today, how they try to organize their power to exploit Indonesian peoples today. So I think this is very interesting book that you need to read, especially for Indonesian lovers, the foreigner who would like to know much about Indonesian history and Indonesian literature. These are really recommended books. This is must-read book to know about Indonesian critically, because we need to know about Indonesian to be more critical, because Indonesia is called like polite culture, that people tends to hide the truth because of politeness mindset. So we need to be really critical to understand Indonesian politics, Indonesian history, Indonesian culture. This is really very good book to know much about Indonesia. You can find out over there outside, so you can read it, you can enjoy it, this book. Thank you. See you next time. The Growth Media.